What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be reviewing Series 24, the complete series. And this series has 12 minifigures, and each pack retails for $6 Australian. Without further ado, let's just get started by showing you the pamphlet. Here is the pamphlet of the series. And as you can see, I've ticked all the minifigures that I have, and of course that's the entire series. So collecting 12 isn't that hard, as there is only 12. Usually there will be 16 in the past, but now they have 12. Here is the bag, just instructions on how to build some of the minifigures. Here is the packaging design, and I love this packaging design with the magenta color they chose for the series. I think it's a new color. They've never done this color for any CMF series packaging before. And as you can see, the minifigures shown at the front. Yeah, I love this color. Alright, let's just get started with the minifigures. Alright, first up we have the football referee minifigure. And she has some nice accessories like these two 1x2 tile pieces in different colors, and also a soccer ball that moves around really easily. Like, it is kind of annoying to actually get it in one place because it just rolls around everywhere. But anyways, here's a minifigure. She has two faces. She's got like a yelling face and also just a normal face. And I love the side arm and leg printing. This minifigure is so detailed in terms of that. Really good. The back shows just a print with the sports, and I love her torso color. They chose like a highlighted yellow color, and I really like that. Anyways, this minifigure overall is pretty solid. I do like this minifigure quite a bit. Next up is the Robot Warrior, who is probably honestly going to be my favorite of the series. I love this minifigure. The colors they chose for him, it's incredible. First of all, he's got amazing side arm and leg printing. He's got this amazing helmet that reminds me of like a Transformers Optimus Prime helmet. And he's even got not a alternate face, but like pretty much you can see like the design there from the helmet, because this is actually hollow there. Anyways, you got back torso printing. Love the colors on this minifigure. This minifigure is just so good. I love this one. And he's even got a pretty cool blaster build that uses like the roller skate pieces. This is a pretty good minifigure. I really like this one. I'm impressed with that. Next up, we have the Astronaut Boy, which is basically Benny from the Lego Movie, except in reddish brown. And the best part about him are his accessories, or else the minifigure himself is just okay. I mean, it's pretty plain. But his accessories are cool, because you got this baby monitor, and you got even a baby astronaut piece. So this is pretty cool. I do like this baby mold. This is my second baby mold minifigure also. There have been more baby pieces in the past, like with Jack Jack from The Incredibles. Anyways, I like his accessories the best. Like, that's what I like most about this minifigure. Here is the carrot mascot. So this series has two costume minifigures. You got one carrot, one animal mascot, and one food mascot. So we got the carrot mascot, who even has a hair piece. And what I like about this minifigure is that you've also got torso printing underneath the carrot mascot. Usually with the mascot characters, you don't have any printing because this would be usually covering it, but this minifigure actually does have printing underneath. Really good. Even back printing, dual molded legs, alternate face as well. And his carrot piece is pretty nice, actually. I do like it. And I like his accessory, Farmer's Market. So far, every minifigure that I've been talking about, there's like something good about each minifigure. The series is really good. Next up, we have the Falconer. This is one of my favorites of the series as well. I just really like the design of this minifigure. I love that falcon piece. It's awesome. And anyways, you got nice torso and leg printing. This can fit perfectly in your Lego castle setting if you do any Lego mocks and include those minifigures there. She's got side arm printing, even back. Let me just take off the hair piece. Back torso printing, bow and arrow as well. Yeah, overall, this minifigure is really good. I like this one. And she's got a red hair piece. Pretty cool. This minifigure is kind of rare. As I was feeling the bags, it actually took a while for me to get this minifigure. This minifigure is great. Next up, with the T-Rex costume guy, the second mascot character of the series. He's like the only minifigure in the series that does not have an accessory, but that's fine. He's got a yelling face and just a normal face. He's got printing on his tail, torso, side arms, even the front and the feet. Love this T-Rex headpiece. It's amazing. That's T-Rex costume. Next we have the Orc. This is the last minifigure I got because he's such a hard minifigure for me to get. I don't know how, But I'm glad I got this minifigure, and he's like probably one of the best of the series according to a lot of people. He's got an amazing shield, and I love just, the overall minifigure just looks like something that would come out of Lego Chimo, like back when Lego Chimo was out. He's got back torso printing, side arm printing. He can definitely fit perfectly in your Lego Warcrafts or just Lego Castle as well. This is a pretty good minifigure. Next up with the Conservationist, another one of my favorite minifigures. I love that koala mold holding the bamboo. And even the minifigure himself, I love the back torso printing where it says rescue. Love this minifigure, dual molded legs. This is a great minifigure. Alright, next up is the Potter, who also comes with this accessory here, and she's holding a goblet. And this top piece is pretty nice. It's got really nice printing on it. She has an alternate face, nice torso printing, and she's not really one of my favorites of the series, but not a bad minifigure. Next up we have the Aristocrat, who's holding a little puppy here, and she uses that dress piece that was originally used for the Queen minifigure from Series 15. And this piece is probably my favorite part of the minifigure because this can be perfectly used for if you make any Lego Shrek minifigure customs, this can be used for Rumpelstiltskin from the 4th Shrek movie. This is a pretty useful piece for that. Anyways, I do like that dress piece. It's pretty big and I do like it. Anyways, that is the Aristocrat. Not really one of my favorites as well. The series, oops. I'm just not gonna have her holding that. Alright, next up we have probably my least favorite minifigure of the series, and that is the Rocking Ride Girl. Just a boring minifigure in general, other than that piece. But if you just look at the minifigure, it's pretty plain. This looks like it would come out straight off just a Lego Cities, and this minifigure is sort of just generic to me. I guess the torso printing isn't bad, but I don't like the overall minifigure as a whole. And she has this as well, and there's even a 1x2 groove piece, so groove jumper piece, so you can just kind of like move it like that. Yeah, but overall, I'm not a huge fan of this minifigure. Finally, we have the Newspaper Kid. This minifigure is great for his accessories. He's even got the satchel that Indiana Jones has. I just really like this minifigure. Like I said, this series overall is just really good. I don't really have much. I barely have any hate for this series. I love this series. I really like this cap piece as well. And his accessories are pretty nice. Anyways, that is my review of all 12 of the minifigures. And now I'm going to be lining them and pretty much ranking them. Like from the left to my favorite. My least favorite from the right to the right, sorry. I'm just going to show you that quickly. Alright, now I have lined them up in a certain position. So from the left is my favorite minifigure to my least favorite. These are like my top 5 favorite minifigures. I love all 5 of these minifigures, followed up by Carrot Mascot, the soccer referee. I know it's pretty controversial that the Astro Boy, the space astronaut guy, is not that high. He's just not one of my favorites of the series, but still pretty good. T-Rex, then these are like my least 3 favorite minifigures, and she's the worst minifigure of the series. Overall, this series is fantastic. I love this series. It's just so good. All 12 of these minifigures are just overall good. Like, even this minifigure isn't bad, just not crazy about it. But this series is fantastic. It's my first ever CMF series to ever complete in my life, basically. And this is easily my favorite non-licensed minifigure series. This series is just really good. So, my rating of this series, I'm going to give this series, because now that I have all the minifigures, I'm going to rate this series a 9.5 out of 10. And that is it for my review of Series 24, and thank you for watching.